What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to look at TRIAS again. Before we get into this video, please smash the like button, comment, subscribe and turn the notification bell on YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 500 followers for Twitter, which I'm a bit far off, so please follow me there. And then 750 subscribers, I'm going to give away some crypto. And I think that we can definitely get there by the end of this week, so more details to follow once I obviously hit them targets. Perfect. So what did I say in my last video about TRIAS? I said if we're in a technical target once we break this resistance point to $22. But I told you guys that yes, it's an ascending triangle, but it doesn't have to break to the upside. It can break to the downside. And because we look at both ways, I gave you a technical target to the downside, which was this swing low over here. Swing high, swing low. So that was $12 which I gave you, and what happened exactly met the target, bounced off there. So we've come back into the ascending triangle. Of course, it's all looking good at the moment. So what I do want to see, if we go to the 4 hour, what I do want to see is us, because we're getting rejected right now over here. Let's zoom in a bit more. So right now we're getting rejected. That's a shooting star. If it closes like that, you're going to fall back to support where your 20 and 55 EMA are. I don't think you'll hold this. I think you're going to come down, or by the time it comes down, if these are up here, then you just sit on here. But I do think we're going to come to the support of this, and we must hold this as support. It's all on Bitcoin. Bitcoin did invalidate the bearish divergence, broke back above the M patterns neckline, but can easily get rejected. And if it does, I've given you the targets to the downside, so watch that video. So if you do lose this support, we've got targets to the downside, and we could roll over again, potentially even to the 12. We'll go into further detail about exactly where right now. So we've just had this impulsive way up to the upside. How do we know it's coming down? Well, first we have this wick over here, and we have not made higher highs with the body, correct? Yes, but let's check the RSI. No divergence on the RSI, because you're getting higher highs here as well, slight, and then higher highs here as well. So nothing at the moment there. Oh yeah, you do have some divergence over here. Almost missed that. So you got a high and a lower high, and on here you got a high and a higher high. So on here you're having higher highs, but on here you're having lower highs. So this is bearish divergence, not hidden, but just bearish divergence. Because on the RSI you're getting higher highs, telling you that you're more overbought over here than you were over here. Can you see if I put it on the top here, on the right, it's going above the dotted line. So we're more overbought here, even though we're lower than this, than we were back here. So this is just some bearish divergence. So this could be the top, because with this candle close, yes, it's higher than the body, but it's not higher than the wicks. I haven't made a complete higher high with the wicks. And now you're printing something called a shooting star, which is going to bring us down anyway. And so if you do come down to the bottom, we want to hold this as support, and you keep going all the way to the apex. It doesn't have to, and you get a break basically to the upside, and that would be a target at $22, taking us above this green line at $20. So let's get rid of the RSI. So if you do fall and lose this and hit your head on resistance, then we're going to come down to the 618, where you could make a double bottom like this, and the neckline would be the ascending triangle, so probably be the same target in and around. So because you'd break back into here and then validating this, and then if you do get a W, obviously wherever the second bottom is, I'll then give you the technical target, but that hasn't formed yet, you know what I mean? So I'm not even going to give you that technical target because it hasn't been formed yet. I'm just talking out my bum right now. I'm just talking about what ifs. Do you see what I mean? So lose this as resistance, as support, confirm as resistance, come to the 618, potentially do the double bottom. If not, and hit your head on it, hit your head, convert this support into resistance over here, then we're going to fall to the 1. You might fall to the 1 and get back above the 12, and then create a larger double bottom over here. 1, 2, like that. However, if you do lose that 12 over here, or sorry, the $11.24, because that's the one, then we got targets down here. $8. I don't think you'd meet $8, to be honest. Looking to the left, structure leaves clues. You could, because you've got swing lows over here, swing highs, swing lows, swing highs. So yeah, actually it could be there, but we might see $10 hold, because this is what I gave you in the previous videos if we go to the daily, because at the moment that's where your 200 EMA is holding, and that's like a sort of ascending triangle in itself. So let's see if that met its target, which I do think it has. So resistance, support, lowest point, back to resistance, on the break. Yeah, definitely made a target. Look, made a target, fell back, found support on this resistance, pushed up, made a new swing high. After forming a new swing high, come back to your previous one, lose that, come to the swing low, lose that, swing high, lose that, swing low. So I hope you understood why these could all be targets. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm also going to put this lower one here as well, because that's a swing low. Worst case scenario, fall out of this, hit your head on resistance, hit your head on resistance, hit your head on resistance, come down, potentially do that, or lose the 1618 and fall all the way down here to the 2, because that's your 382. Worst case, wick down before holding this. I don't think you'd come down to here because your swing lows are here. So that's your worst case. So I've given you all your targets now to the downside and to the upside. So I hope you understood this TRIAS video. It's all on Bitcoin, remember. I don't think it's out of the woods, even though we're pumping at the moment. BTC USD. Let's do a quicker update on Bitcoin because stuff has changed since. So the double top I was talking about was this. 1, 2, and you lost this neckline. You back tested at support with a shooting star, but I said if you do find support here, you're going to create a double bottom, which it did. You broke out, you make your double bottoms target, so probably in and around here, and you're coming back to resistance. If you put in a lower high, chances are you're going to roll over because you have a high, a low, and then a lower high. So you could come back to here, retest the outside. But again, guys, I have to warn you, we've not retested this area, and out of this M top, if you do come back down, lose this, it validates this target again. Just because it's like changed the structure of it, it's still a target. Could even be a descending triangle. I don't think it's a head and shoulders, to be honest, because the right shoulder is much higher than over here. So it would just come back down. If you lose that again, you're coming back down to here. Get back above, hold the outside for continuing. You can come down, hold the outside here and continue. But yeah, just because you haven't tested that ascending triangles neckline, that's why it's probably very valid that we could come back down to here. I hope you enjoyed today's update. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.